Hello, hello. One second, I'm gonna pull my phone up so I can see the chat on my phone. Cause I'm not a cool kid with dual monitors. Hello, hello. Hold on. Let's mute that. All right. Yeah, I want to skip the trial. I hate how on my phone they always pull up the YouTube trial, the like give us money, that thing. All right, all right. Let's get this on. Let's get this show on the road. So yeah. I think Winter might have left. You there, Winter? I think Winter left. It's fine. Alright, so running Demon Souls through an emulator can be finicky, but I think it's all going to be fine. Um, I've managed to make this work through through an Xbox controller, or not. Oh shit! Did the hold on? Are you? Thanks input. Why is it not reading the inputs? You good, fam? Let me just unplug it and plug it back in. Shit. Update reminders. Shit. Shit, OneDrive. OneDrive is like the bane of my existence. Every time this thing pops up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Look at that. You can see down here, my joysticks. Just having a fun time. That means this is working. Alright. So, now we're into it. Now I have the sound turned off. Because... Oh, hey, Winter. Winter's here. How's it going, man? So, I got the sound turned off for the game. Because it sounds really bad. I don't know why, but like the ambient sounds, just like the background ambient sounds, they like are on a loop. I'll let this cutscene play out though. It's not gonna have the cool music though, but um, yeah. Now there is a bit of a stream delay too, and that's not because of my Wi-Fi. That's just because of the way it's decided to be. So I'm really sorry about delaying this stream as many times as I did. Huh, you spent the whole day cleaning, that's good. Uh, some summer cleaning. Summer now. Solstice just passed. Now, I've actually been doing alright. I had to delay the stream a little bit. A little bit. 26 hours. I had to delay the stream 26 hours because of, um, essentially what happened is, yesterday, I was with my sister a whole bunch. We went to a record store. And I was like, ah, cool, yeah, no, we'll be back before 4. It'll all be fine. I went to the record store. We came back as before 4, and we were like, oh, we'll just watch some TV. We'll finish it before 4. It'll be fine. I was like, ah, no, I'm gonna watch a little more TV with her. It'll be good. And I was like, ah, I'll push it back just to like 4:40. So I pushed it back to like 4:40, and I was like, how about we watch all of what we do in the shadows, and so we watched all of what we do in the shadows, and that's a really good show. Winter, if you want to watch that show, it's a very good show. Uh, Definitely got my seal of approval. So we watched that, and then today I was like, okay, we're gonna start streaming. My sister came back, and I just watched TV with my sister. So and then we did that whole thing again, and I had to do a module for college, and then that pushed it back a little bit further as well, which kind of sucks. So now, as you notice, the game is in offline mode. That's not because we're babies. That's because the servers for Demon Souls have been shut down. Alright, so last time we were having some troubles dealing with a certain dragon over that way. And what we're probably going to do is we're just going to leave it, because I did look up how to deal with that dragon, and essentially it just takes a shit ton of arrows that we don't have. So what we're going to do is we're either going to go farm some souls to buy a bunch of arrows, or we're just going to go ahead and do a different area. So how the areas work is how I think they work. They're all from the Nexus, and we just kind of got to warp out from the Nexus to other areas. So here we are in the first Nexus. Hello, lady. This is essentially the Firekeeper of the first game. She's kind of cool. And we can either go to any of these archstones here and warp to different areas. And like, obviously I don't want to go to the Queen one because that one looks really hard. So what we're probably going to do is just do this other lower one down here. The Archstone of the Chieftain. So, yeah. The Valley of Defilement. Yeah, no, never mind. That sounds horrible. We're just going to do the next one up. We can buy arrows from this guy. So, yeah. We can buy these arrows from this guy, and we're going to need to get like 100 arrows to kill this dragon, and it's going to take a really long time, and it's going to be super annoying, but we'll save that for later. Yeah, thank you. I'm kind of going for the ironic metal vibe. I kind of like that. Um, I listen to a lot of metal. I don't like a lot of new metal. I've actually never really liked Avenged Sevenfold all that much. I think they're all right though. And we just gave this guy a hair ornament for some reason, and he gave us a cool ring. Okay, see ya. Let's put that ring on. I like me a ring. We have another ring. This one is that ring. Lose less HP when in soul form. I'm not really sure what that means. Maximum item burden. That sounds good. So we're just gonna go up here. So I make some memes. I've been making a lot of memes where this place looks cool. I have a account on Instagram. It's me and my sister actually run it. It's called the Garrote Phantom, which is that whole name is a story in and of itself. Oh, next enemy susceptible to pierce attacks. Okay, we got some of that, don't we? Yeah. So hello, sir. Oh, this guy lets me buy stuff. See if we can buy some cool swords, maybe a pickaxe. That might be fun. Might be fun to use. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pretty quiet. I'm trying not to talk too loud. I'm trying to kind of whisper. Because my mic is quite sensitive. It's also quite shitty. Um, you know, my you know, it's like it's an insignia. I bought it for the sole purpose of streaming. It's not very good. It's an insignia, which is a company out of China. They make a whole bunch of goodies, but they're not really like known for making one product really good. They've made hmm, I don't know how we're gonna time this, but oh, it looks like we can go to the right. Hold on, let's not get hit by these. Oh, they don't do that much damage. Ooh, we rolled right into that one. Ah, all right, let's take some of that grass. I don't think they can aim directly into this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sensitive boy. It's a very sensitive mic. Um, and it's just a really shitty mic. So if I talk much louder than this, it'll sound like just horrible. And I also have my door open right now. Um, my door's open, so my dogs can come in and out at will. Because my dogs will scratch at the door, and then I'd have to like get up. So I'm just leaving the door open. So doesn't seem to be much in this room. Oh, I bet there's like tons of goodies hiding in these boxes that I can break. I bet I can break like all these. So Demon Souls is a little history. This game came out in 2009, and it was licensed by Sony, and it was one of the very first games that was like kind of prided itself on being somewhat difficult. It Oh, hello, sir. You guys doing all right? I don't think I gotta kill these guys. I won't leave them be. They're just vibing. The lizard people scooping up dirt. But Demon Souls came out in 2009, and the lead director was a guy named Miyazaki. Oh, we accidentally hit these guys. Are they all gonna aggro on me? That would suck. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. We should probably. Oh, wait, it said they're susceptible to pierce attacks, right? Let's try to pierce them. Ooh, okay, that's what we ought to do. They don't do a lot of damage, though. Owen's got a pickaxe. Oh, he's got glowy eyes and a pickaxe. So, I really don't think Demon Souls is all that difficult. I actually think it's probably a lot easier than the Dark Souls games. And I think I was talking about this in the chat the other day, but the parry and backstab timing is very forgiving. And I was wondering why that was, but I think it just has to do with the fact that the frame rate, this is running at 30 frames a second, and if you have, say, 5 parry frames, well, those 5 parry frames are going to be over the course. It's probably more like 10 parry frames. Is going to be over the course of a third of a second, right? But if you're running at 60 frames a second, then it's only going to be like 0.15 of a second, right? Which is half the time. So that's why the parry timing and backstab timing is just in general a lot more forgiving. These guys don't drop that many souls, and they're kind of hard to kill. It's probably not really worth it. Yeah, they only give 3 souls. Let's only kill these guys if we have to. We can kind of just seemingly run by them. Oh shit, dogs. Dogs are the worst, man. You can tell this is a Miyazaki game because the dogs are in it. Let's try not to hit that guy. Alright, let's take some of this crescent moon grass. Ooh, we got one. Nice. So these guys are kind of annoying. So, one thing I don't really like about Demon Souls so far is the healing item. As you can see down there, it's called the Crescent Moon Grass, and it is just an item that you pick up. So sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't get it, and there's some benefits to that, as in like you can save up a whole bunch for a boss fight. You can save up just an absolute metric load of this grass that drops pretty commonly. Oh, we got some stones there, and that makes a boss fight a lot easier if you have a lot of these healing items. But you don't get a guaranteed amount. So in Dark Souls, you have your Estus flask, and every time you rest at a bonfire, every time you die, you get, you know, a certain amount of Estus flasks. Hello, sir. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. Whoa. Good sir. We can block that pretty easily. Hopefully we can try to maybe break this guy's guard and repose him. What is he doing? Is he buffing? Oh shit. Alright. What's the strategy? We got him like halfway down. We can probably get behind him. Yeah, we got behind him. This is very finicky. But From Software has made a lot of different games other than Demon Souls. They've made tons of games. They made like a mech game, and before Demon Souls, they made like a mech game. They made but the same year as Demon Souls, they also made a game called Ninja Blade, which was kind of a on rails sort of a lot of QTEs and whatnot. Oh snap! Lou 2 is here. Hey, how's it going, man? All right. But Ninja Blade was made also in 2009, and it was essentially just super on rails. It had really cool QTEs, a lot of cool kills. Um, but it was made in 2009. It never really took off, and then they made Demon Souls, and it took off not really all that much, but it took off a lot more than Ninja Blade did. And then they went ahead and made Dark Souls and all those games, all those famous games. So it just makes you wonder if in some alternate universe they went ahead and stuck with Ninja Blade instead of Dark Souls, or instead of Demon Souls, and they made another Ninja Blade game. And see, this is what I'm talking about. So my dog just came in, and he always distracts me. He's so cute. He's very big. He's a big boy. All right. Hey, bud. Oh shit. See, that's why. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I got some stuff done for my college today. I had to do a module, making sure essentially just like some basic stuff. I had to do gonna do a TB screening here pretty soon to make sure I don't have tuberculosis, which I mean I don't have, because I don't think anyone's had tuberculosis since like 1704. So, oh god damn, dude, these lizard guys, they are conniving. But yeah, no, I mean, they made Ninja Blade is on Steam now, so if you want to play Ninja Blade, you can. It's on Steam for, I think it's only like $10, but if you get it, it's probably not very good. I never played it. I did see a guy play it though. Um, so I'm happy to be streaming this game though. This game is very fun. It's a lot more fun than I was expecting. I was expecting it to just be really clanky, janky Dark Souls, which it is. But ooh, oh shit, that did a lot of damage. Let's try to hide here. So now these healing items are interesting. So we have the full moon grass, the crescent moon grass, and the half moon grass, and how it works is the crescent moon grass here is just heals just a little bit of your health because it's like a crescent. It's like not a lot of a moon, I guess. And the full moon grass takes the whole shebang, and The half moon grass is just half. So, oh crikey, we can't do that. How are we gonna get over to this guy? Oh, I see. It's very dark. So the reason I'm streaming this is because the Demon Souls remaster is coming out. It's a PS5 exclusive. Oh shit. And I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty good. I might even purchase a PS5 just to play it. Um, might. Or I could just do what I did with this and wait for an emulator to come out. And which might take 5 or 10 years, but hey, okay, I'm okay with that. These guys drop a lot of the Titanite stuff. That's good. Wait, hold on. This is where the dogs were. I've come full circle. Yeah. Cool. I really like these games. I've played all the Souls games. Yeah, it's kind of it's not really. Some people have actually made allusions to it being a proto Sekiro, um, because in Ninja Blade you have the quote unquote the Ninja Blade, right? And it's actually almost identical to the Mortal Blade, and the Mortal Blade is this super cool. Oh, I died. And the Mortal Blade is just this super cool sword in Sekiro that you get, and it's super cool. It's got like this red blade, it's like glowy and stuff. All the parts that make it a cool sword it has. And the Ninja Blade is very similar to that. It's red, it's glowy, it's all that good stuff. So people have actually, yeah. And one big difference is Sekiro is a lot less on rails. It's like an actual video game that you play, and it has difficulty. Uh, Ninja Blade is kind of just it's a really long uh, QTE essentially. Um, so yeah, you know. Okay, last time we went ahead and killed these guys, and we're not going to kill these guys this time because they really don't bother you, and I shouldn't bother them. Wait, they're dead. They're not here anymore. Never mind. I guess we're not even given the choice. Oh, no, here they are. Will he aggro on me though? Nah, bro, I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm chill. Oh shit. We're gonna get fucked up by the dogs. So, oh no, not the dogs. The dogs are the worst because they just stun lock you forever. Some grass. They don't do a lot of damage. Sorry, if you hear the beanbag, the beanbag chair, that static in the background is my dog. Wait, why did the stream end? Sorry, my phone timed out and I thought my stream ended because I'm looking at the chat on my phone. Yeah, no, it's there's been a lot of I don't think Ninja Blade had anything to do with Miyazaki though. Um, don't quote me on that though. Um, these guys are tough, man. You gotta stab them to do more damage because they're weak to stabbies. All right, stop. So yeah, my phone timed out again. I don't know what's going on with that. Whatever. All right. Hopefully the stream didn't end. Let me check. Yeah, no, it looks like it's still going. Oh, I've never played any of the Bloodborne games because they're PS4 exclusives, unfortunately, and I don't own a PS4. I might try to emulate one, but this PS3 emulator was janky enough to figure out, so a PS4 emulator is probably a lot more complicated. I had to, so I technically pirated this game, um, but I do own a copy of Demon Souls. I own a physical copy. So what I did is I had to put I had to put it in a Blu-ray player because apparently you can rip games using a Blu-ray player, and that's what I did. I used a Blu-ray player to rip this, and it's very finicky. It was very finicky, very scary because I was did not think it was gonna work, but when it did, I was super happy. Um, so essentially, what can happen is so Sony made Blu-ray, right, and Sony also made all the PlayStations. So on the disc, on all the PS3 discs, maybe not all of them, but on the Demon Souls disc, it has a little Blu-ray thing on it. And people find out that if you put it in a Blu-ray and you plug the Blu-ray into your computer, you can actually rip it and you can actually put it onto your computer. I mean, I'd love to play one of the Bloodborne games though, to answer your question. Uh, if I can do the same thing with and rip it. Uh, oh, a lot of lag there. So the reason we're going this way and we're dealing with these mound guys first, these lizard guys, is yeah, yeah, it is crazy. You guys, you have no idea. It was bafflingly complicated. Oh, we got my souls. Ah, all right. We got to figure out how to deal with that fire guy over there, because he is doing an awful lot of damage to us. I'm gonna sprint over here. Ooh. Yeah, this little corner here seems to be safe. Do we have any like anti-fire stuff maybe? Heals users bleeding, heals users poison. We got an item called Old Spice. I think we're just gonna hold on to that. Okay, and these are the invasion items. Um, and obviously we cannot do that because these servers have long since been shut down. Unknown hero soul. That sounds viable. We might use that. We also could go back to the Nexus and deal with that. Okay, so this is the bridge that collapsed. So I don't know what we gotta do to get across it. Because we don't have any way of dealing with that guy. We have no range. Actually, no, we do. Hold on. How many arrows do I have? 0. Okay. Okay. Let's try rolling, maybe. Oh, I see. It's not collapsed. There's still a little bar that we can go across. We're gonna go across it. Alright, where am I? This place is great. This game is really good. Keep getting lost. It's a good sign. Wow. Dude, I was like all the way over there. It's been like 5 seconds and I'm all the way over here. It's nuts. Looks like we can go down again. Just somewhere. Yeah, I think this is gonna collapse. We're gonna stay to one side. Okay. Didn't collapse. Sup, nerd? A little more lag. I don't know if that's the game itself, or if that's the if that's just my because I'm streaming and can interfere with the game frame rate. So unfortunately, I don't know. Looks like we can get over here. Oh, there's a phantom pulling a lever. We should pull that.
Yeah, he was under the X.
Hey, Ma. Oh, thank you.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, I just said hey.
Oh, Angela?
No, I'm streaming. You're good. Sorry, that was my ma. I think they've done a couple other games besides just Souls games. And we've fallen again. God damn it. But I think they're most notable. FromSoft has kind of become infamous with, or famous with, being the guys who make difficult games, relatively difficult games, like your Sekiro's, your Dark Souls, your Bloodborns. Um, you could argue, I guess, that maybe not all of those are really Souls-likes. Maybe. Ah, shit. Let's get this guy. But I mean, I think they. I mean, Souls-like is kind of a joke, really. It's kind of being a joke in referring to how, um, how journalists will always be like, Cuphead is like the Dark Souls of platformers. Journalists in quotes, really, but that's kind of what the joke is that it's saying that this is like, but I don't know. I don't know. I know they made a they've been making a series of different games with like mechs and stuff. I don't know how those if those are still going though. You think I can drop kill this guy? No, we cannot. And we opened this thing over here, so we should probably die. Yeah, that's what we should do. It's always the options. All right. So yeah. Um, one thing that's kind of interesting though is Demon Souls never really took off. Took off. It was still kind of a niche. Um, and before it was made, it was still super controversial. One of the founders of Sony said it was like unplayable and it was awful, and it should never be released. But it was. It was released, so jokes on him. What? No. Was, so somehow we're gonna have to get up there and kill those guys eventually. Let's see how much of this we can run through. I don't want to lose those souls though. Alright, we got one guy. Without aggroing anyone else. That's good. We're also running a little low on grass. Okay, let's wait for the game to catch up. See, that's the most scary thing about the dogs, is they have the power to just stop the game at will. Deal with this guy, maybe? Oh, these dogs are the worst, bro. It's like I wouldn't think that dogs would even have the strength to pierce, giant plate armor, but I guess they do. Alright. Nice. I was guys give like 29 souls. Wow. We should kill them more often. What did you have to eat, Winter? Speaking of eating, I got this sandwich here. Eat this sandwich. It's pretty good. Hey, wait a second. That isn't Sam. Now, who could that be? Well, how's it going, anyways? Hope we're having a good time. Ah, dude, those rocks got me every time. Those are awful. Uh, that's a that's actually an interesting dilemma, Lou. The idea of an easy game, an easy mode for more difficult games. Now, unfortunately, something I've noticed is whenever Souls players, especially like people who play Souls-like games, hear stuff like that, they don't really have any competent argument. It's more just like they like to throw that good old get good around and then think that's an argument. It really isn't. Um, so one thing I think that should be noted is that Sekiro technically already has an easy mode. In Sekiro, you have the option to ring what is called the Demon Bell, and when you ring it, the game gets harder. Enemies have more health, they do more damage, all that good stuff. So if there is in an account, there should be if in Sekiro at least, if there's an option to make the game harder, then inherently it already is in easy mode. Inherently, the game is already in easy mode. So that should be noted. I also think that uh, it's ultimately up to the artist, right? It's and in a game, if they want to make it hard, they withhold the right to make a game as hard as they want. I mean, that's if you're making a video game, you can make it however you want it to be. That's kind of one thing that's great about it is you can make it super hard if you want it to be super hard. You don't have to make it easy. And personally, as someone who kind of likes more difficult games, I like me a Hollow Knight. I like me a Dark Souls. I like me all that good kind of stuff. I don't think that that's not something that's necessarily necessary because no one is forcing you to play the game, right? I mean, if you were required, if you were required by law to beat Pantheon of the Hollow Nest, and you literally couldn't because you're just don't have the reaction time or you just don't have the practice, then yeah, obviously there should be some limitations on that, but you're not. You have no obligation to do that. It's entirely on you. So yeah, I'm just chewing through this grass right now. See if I can make it through. So I mean, I think it's a. I mean, if it's ultimately up to the artist too, if they want to add an easy mode. And something I've also noticed though is just kind of game journalists in general is kind of game journalism as a whole is just so dumb. I mean, I remember I saw a review IGN, and they literally said that SpongeBob, the Battle for Bikini Bottom, rehydrated. They just did a remaster of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and they were literally saying that game was too hard. So it's baffling to me. Like what the hell do game journalists even want if they think SpongeBob is too hard, right? Like what do they want you to do? Uh, we don't have any more grass. We gotta head back and farm some grass because we're gonna die. All right. So yeah, I mean it's I mean I think honestly games are just inherently a lot easier than people make them out to be. I think especially Dark Souls is a lot easier than people make it out to be. If you're really struggling with a boss, there's a lot of different things you can do to make that boss fight a lot easier. There's guides. You can look it up. You can summon someone. They'll practically most of the time the summons are going to practically beat the boss for you. You know, I mean we were joking about this in the Fightarian stream when he was fighting Nameless King. You know, that wow, I'm owning him, right? If you and anything like that can significantly make that a lot easier, and just going out farming items, going out farming levels, you know, looking up, hey, what's a good soul farm? Just look up what's a good soul farm, and then go and do that for, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you're right on that one. Yeah, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom might be the Dark Souls of collectathons. It's a, I mean, it's just gaming journalism in a whole as a whole is such a joke. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because like I mean as much as I like, I mean dude like the only reason people go to GameStop and GameSpot or IGN or Kotaku is just to watch trailers now. So I mean it's just that's like the sole that's the purpose they serve. Their opinions on video games are always going to be bad, like really bad. SpongeBob is the Dark Souls of collectathons. So yeah, I definitely think reviewers are often incredibly harsh on video games in general. I really think that I really think that something that needs to be taken into account whenever someone reviews a video game is, hey, no one is forcing you to play this. All right, you can stop at any time, and if the game is half as bad, if it is half as bad as a lot of reviewers make it out to be, then just stop playing it. You can just the rocks got us. So you know, it's a so you know it's a whole thing. I think difficulty is important in video games, and I think that some people don't understand that if a game just plays itself, there's not really any point in playing it. You know, if a game is super easy and you can just play it, and it just like, oh, there's no conflict, then there's like no, practically, in my opinion, then there's just no reason to play it. You know, if I had just beaten this entire section in half a second, then what's the point in even playing it? And it's like, nah, I'm gonna go farm some levels and buy some new items. You know, probably from this guy if I can buy some grass from this guy. Hey, we can. We can get two. And we're still gonna go farm some more souls. It's a. I mean, you know, that's kind of why I mean I like Hollow Knight a lot. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Cham. I think like a that's essentially a skip. But you also kind of learn from that too. When Luigi kind of takes the mantle there, you kind of learn and you can see, oh, I could have done this that way, right? So I think that's actually a nice thing. And I think you're also absolutely right, Lou. Too. I mean, that's primary game journalism is kind of a big issue because I feel like journalists feel like they can just go into game journalism, and just be fine. But like, I mean, I know journalists who couldn't even play like leapfrog or some shit, and it's and that obviously if they go in and they're reviewing some critically acclaimed game that's critically acclaimed for having difficulty, like Sekiro, they're not going to be able to finish it. They're just not. They're gonna. It's gonna be a mess, and then they're. I mean, you actually have to have. And furthermore, if you have actual, epic gamers doing journalism, well, I mean, they don't know anything about writing either. So it just wouldn't work. I mean, that's why I think YouTube streamers, it's a really you can learn a lot more from about a video game from doing just watching streams. If you're curious about um, a video game and you want to know about it, you can find someone literally playing the game and you can look at it and be like, hey, that looks fun, or no, I don't think that is fun. So I think that's a yeah. See, that's what we're looking for. That sweet succulent crescent moon grass and some souls. So over this way, I was struggling with this last stream. Over this way, there's a dragon, and I looked it up. So the only way to beat the dragon is to just be super patient and fill it full of arrows, which is The Last of Us 2. I haven't played The Last of Us 2. Uh, it doesn't look good. I mean, I think The Last of Us 1, the first Last of Us, is one of the best video games ever made, and they also wrapped it up. I really feel like they didn't need it. It just I mean, it's the same as kind of how I felt with like any sequel, any sequel where it's a self-contained story. I mean, The Last of Us was probably one of the best games ever made. It's just critically acclaimed, and I'm not even one for story games normally. I don't really like put that gameplay way before I put the story. But I loved The Last of Us. I mean, I think using video games as a medium to tell stories is a very very nice. It's something that's new. It's something that I think we're going to see a lot of in the future. And but the second one, my understanding is that it was just kind of a basic revenge bad kind of story, where the whole story was just like, ah, you killed this guy, but here's a cutscene of him playing with his dog. I bet you feel bad that you killed that guy. And it's like, well, actually, I really don't. you know, I really don't mind. Uh, he was shooting at me, or whatever, and I think that's really generic, and it's a little hard to believe that it came from the writers of one of the greatest video games ever made. Um, and generally, I generally like to put the quality of the gameplay before the story, because I mean, if I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. As a sequel to something as high quality as The Last of Us, it's nothing really to write home about. And I mean, I know that's kind of been beaten to death. I think that point's kind of been beaten to death. I noticed it seems like a lot of the people who like it though really like it. I noticed some people on Twitter. It was kind of a meme on Twitter. I noticed it was name someone who's been through more trouble, and or name someone who's been through more, and it was yeah, from The Last of Us, and it was it's like yeah, here's a whole list of a lot of characters. I did my own addition to that. I did the kid from AI. If you've ever seen the movie AI, you know what I'm talking about. That movie is the only movie to make me cry. That movie is tragic. I'm not gonna go into spoiler territory though. It's just possibly one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life. And I don't normally cry to movies. I really don't. But Brokeback Mountain, that made me cry, and AI, artificial intelligence, made me cry. So, you can parry these guys. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. I mean, I really think that there's gamers as a whole as well. To your other point, Sam or Cham, the gamers as a whole have kind of gotten a bad rap, and I hate to go on and talk about like how gamers are the most discriminated race, even though they are. I mean, we all know that. But I feel like a lot of people, there's a lot of gamers, the lay epic gamer type, that have really kind of given gamers as a whole bad raps. And there's a lot of gaming journalists who've also kind of given gamers as a whole bad raps, which is a little unfortunate. But, what you gonna do? It's I mean, I know I'm just a chill dude playing Demon Souls, and that's all I really care about right now. Whoa, this guy's got fire. Better watch out. Let's parry this guy. Oh no, he's throwing a bomb. We can't parry that. Do an attack. Ooh, we got him. With the riposte. Very nice. Oh, snap. That was winter this whole time? I had no idea. Dude, I had no idea. You really bamboozled me. uh, so I feel like this game is a lot easier than Dark Souls, but it's a lot more punishing because you're always much farther away from a bonfire. So when you do die, it's a real pain to get your stuff back. And there's a lot more risk involved, which I kind of like. Like if I died here, it's like 15 minutes to get my stuff back. Like that's where I was. You see that all the way over there, that court, way over there, right by the point of my sword. I got to get all the way from there to here, which is nuts, right? I mean, I probably won't die, but just saying. Wait, is that guy still alive? Oh, no. We're getting that crescent moon grass, though. That's what we came here for. Oh, shit. Is he gonna die? No, the fall didn't kill him. There's no way he's gonna have the aggro to find me, though. There's no way he's gonna path to me. Oh, he's throwing bombs, though. Ooh, we should get a move on. We shouldn't make fun of him. We got the riposte. What the hell hit me in the back? So that's a blue knight over there. A blue-eyed knight. He's got a whole thing going on. We can kill him, though. So the only boss we've killed so far is Phalanx. Um, so that's kind of cool. He was pretty easy. Killed him my first try. Yeah, yeah, it was totally for real. Uh, yeah, I've been bamboozled. Just like the time when Phytarian was like, "Did you know there's an area under the profaned capital?" That actually really got me. He got my hopes up. I was really disappointed. Man, stop struggling. Just die. Give me the souls. What's in here? Oh, I got an arrow in my shoulder. I think there's a guy who sells stuff over here. I think he's like back here. Whoa. What is this guy? He's got red eyes. I've never seen this guy before. Hold on. Let's back up. Let's evaluate the situation. Shit. We're gonna have to two-hand. I don't know. Can we parry this spear? Probably. Is it worth it to block it? Ooh, backstab. Nope. Alright. What's this guy playing at? I've never seen a red eye at night before. Seems like he's got something going on. So if he's blocking and we're not two-handing, we can't chain attacks together as easily. But ooh. Ooh. Dang. I've never seen that guy before. He just messed me up. I'm a trusting person. You guys shouldn't mess with me. It'll be too easy. I'll never trust again. I got another mail breaker. We should sell those. I don't think they sell for much. Oh, we have a winged spear. Seems to do once. Seems to do a bit more damage. Oh, we don't have enough skill to use this weapon in battle. Alright, we gotta get that. That's probably like, oh shit, we don't mean to put that on our thing though. Sticky white stuff. I think we're just gonna leave that there. Some jokes write themselves. Team Cham. Oh, you don't know how to ride a bike? Oh. Wait, what did I miss? I rode a bike for the first time. Ah. My dad is a really big biker. He bikes a lot. Um, he's done like huge events where he's biked like hundreds of miles. It's nuts. It blows my mind. Sometimes he has me what the cool bikers call a SAG team, which is essentially me in a car um, waiting, and if he like gets into trouble, like if he breaks his leg in the middle of a field, I'll drive out and save his life, which has only happened once. When he broke a chain, his bike got all messed up, and I had to drive out. He was in Colorado, and I had to drive out and find him in like the middle of the fucking mountains. It was nuts. He was with another guy too. Good time overall. So there's another way to get up there that's a little faster. If we go in this way, we can get up to where I died. If we don't die again. Let's bait these guys out. Let's see here. Let's kill that guy. Oh, we couldn't. Ah. Just go ham on these guys. Let's get them. We got some turpentine. That'll be useful. There's another turpentine. What's back here? I saw a guy had some stuff. Oh no. Ah! Dude, there's so many of these guys. There's so many of them, they're making the game lag. Calm down, guys. Let's parry this guy for fun. Boom. Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Bah. Bah. That's so cool. That's a really cool parry animation, I gotta say. It's a lot cooler than the Dark Souls ones where you just kind of stab them and then move on. Or hit them. Hit them with the big sword and then move on with your life. This game has a lot going for it. I'm really appreciating it. Oh, my phone timed out again. I hate it when that happens. I can't see the chat replay. More of a walk-in. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, my dad was fine. He just broke the chain of his bike. So essentially his bike just stopped working and I had to go find him. Oh, you know nothing about Souls games. Alright. That's cool. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend getting into them. I love them. I love these games. I think they're so much fun. The first Dark Souls game I played was Dark Souls Remastered. And it wasn't very good for a remaster, but it was still a phenomenal game. And I remember it's just a lot of fun, and there's a lot of cool weapons you can get in Dark Souls Remastered. There's a lot of weapons that don't come back in Dark Souls 3 that are in other Dark Souls games. So there's a weapon that you can get in Dark Souls 1. It's called the Silver Knight Straight Sword, right? Oh, is Demon Souls in the same universe? Ooh, that's a good question. So, there's a lot of lore in Demon Souls. I don't know too much about the Demon Souls lore, but essentially how it happens is we're in the kingdom of Boletaria. Oh shit, we rolled off. No, no, no. I'm blaming that on Lou. Okay, but so in Demon Souls we're in the kingdom of Boletaria, and there's a fog that's essentially constantly encompassing basically the entire rest of the world, and it's slowly closing in on Boletaria, which is pretty terrifying to think about. So in that fog, the fog is all about, it has to do with demons and the old one, which is like the OG demon, which is a Lovecraft reference, and all that good stuff. So if now Dark Souls starts off totally different. Dark Souls starts off with the Age of Dragons. Um, so Dark Souls starts off with the Age of Dragons, which is totally different too. So there's a theory that some people subscribe to that essentially, if you get a certain ending in Demon Souls, it can essentially lead to the complete destruction of the universe, which is cool. Oh, you didn't miss much. We're just farming these guys for souls. Oh, I fell off, and that was Lou's fault. Shouldn't have got me talking about the lore. But we fell off the side. So, anyways, there's a theory that essentially if you get the certain ending in Demon Souls, that is what creates the Age of Dragons, and that is what creates the start of Demon Souls, which is not really the best ending. And then the other idea is that Dark Souls 3 ends with the wait, so is Demon Souls just a battle royale? Yeah. Yeah, I think no. So the fog closes in, and everyone in there has to fight, and then whoever wins, it's a victory royale. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But Dark Souls 3, so the Dark Souls 1 starts, it's the Age of Dragons, then it's the Age of Fire, And essentially, the Age of Fire starts off because Gwyn killed all the dragons. Gwyn, that's the Plin Plin Plon guy. I'd play Dark Souls. Yeah, you should. I definitely think you should. So, Gwyn started the Age of Fire by essentially. It really started because there's the first flame, and the first flame had four souls. There was the Dark Soul, the Light Soul, the Life Soul, and the Death Soul, right? And each of those Lord Souls were essentially allocated to different people. The Dark Soul was given to the Furtive Pygmy, which is the early humans. The Death Soul was given to Nito, the Grave Lord. He's all about death and killing. He's kind of like death, essentially. The Life Soul was given to the Witch of Izalith, who, you know, just kind of did her own thing. And the Light Soul was Gwyn. So Gwyn was all about light. He was all about this Age of Fire, and he essentially made this whole thing to perpetuate the Age of Fire. And he set up this whole thing so that the Age of Fire would never end, and then it ends because it has to end. And in Dark Souls 3, the idea is that it goes into the Age of Dark, but everyone goes into a painting at the end. Everyone has this painting to live in the Age of Dark, and that painting is where Bloodborne takes place. How they got in the painting is a whole thing, but that's just something that people can do sometimes. So don't worry about it too much. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Ooh. We just hit him enough, he probably is just gonna die, honestly. Let's just... Yeah. Yeah. I'm better with it. Yeah, I'm not very good with... Ooh, we got a Knight Shield. I'm not very good with shooting first-person shooters either. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm definitely more of the melee-oriented type person. Look, we got a new shield. It's got like flames on it. Can we parry with it? Yeah, we can. Oh, that's a much faster parry. Alright, nerd, you're gonna be the first to get parried by this shield. How does that feel? Come on. Come on. Hey, we... First blood. I remember if you're like hack and slashes and like melee based games, probably one of my favorites is Metal Gear Rising. I love Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, Bloodborne could have taken place in the same universe as Mario 64 because I think they, yeah, it's definitely a theory. Um, but then in that theory, then that would also take place in the same universe as Dark Souls, which means that Bowser must have been created by the Witch of Izalith, because he's kind of like a demon. So that means Bowser is actually a very tragic figure, and we should feel bad for him. So, how about that? How about that, guys? Someone get Vadi Video on the phone. We will talk to him about it. Let's try to parry this guy. Oh, no, he can just kill me instantly, too. That's nice. Yeah. Yo, I don't know who this guy is, but he looks super cool. But I will note, this guy's weapon here, his curved sword there, it's, yeah, I've noticed there's a pattern in Dark Souls games where anyone with a curved sword like that, generally a bad guy. Don't trust them. So if you're ever playing a Dark Souls game, and you see that they got those little curved swords like that, and they're called Shodels, don't trust them. Yeah, so long, Gay Bowser. So yeah, no, I mean, the lore is pretty complicated. I used to have a better understanding of it. I've forgotten a lot of it. Most of the part of my brain that was accessed, that was allocated to my knowing. Yeah. You left for 5 minutes and we're talking about how Bloodborne is in the same universe as Mario 64. Well, I mean, hey, you know, let's be real here. Let's say Mario could have been a hunter. We don't know. Yeah, he was a hunter of Yarnum. So, maybe Bowser's castle was Yarnum. How about that? Well, I used to have a pretty good understanding of the Dark Souls lore. I've kind of forgotten a bit of it because it's all kind of been allocated. My brain has moved from Dark Souls lore to how to beat Pantheon of Hollownest. Uh, and since I've beat that, I might start forgetting how to fight Hollow Knight bosses, and I might start going back to Dark Souls lore. We don't know. We don't know yet. I guess you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna have to learn more about Demon Souls lore. I don't know too much about it. But I know this King Alant guy is going to be kind of important. I think he's kind of like Gwyn. I think we're going to have some plin plin plon type stuff going on here. Yeah, I have a library of Dark Souls and Bloodborne lore. I don't think Sekiro connects to Dark Souls at all, but it could. Both kind of have to do with undead stuff going on, and both kind of have to do with like ending an age. So they mean they're definitely there's definitely similarities in like motifs and how it's written, motif wise, but I don't know if it's actually connected in the lore. Yeah, they are from the same studio. They're both from FromSoft. Now, I don't know how they would connect, but again, the theory that the Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne are all in the same, it's really kind of finicky. I don't really subscribe to it. So I mean, it's just a theory, a game theory. Um, Speaking of that, I remember when MatPat thought the Knight was the Pale King. Good times. What a good meme. Oh, that was cool. Cool backstab. Oh yeah, so the Gwyns, they're all their name. So there's Gwyn had a couple kids, and he was we know about, and there was also the Allfather Lloyd, who was Gwyn's uncle, and he's important too. He's very important. I don't really know why though. He's super important, and he's alluded to a lot. But Gwyn had four kids. There are four people that we know that were absolutely Gwyn's kids, and that is the Princess Filianore, the Princess Guinevere, Gwendolyn, and the Nameless King. Now, Yorshka, who we were talking about on the Fightarian stream a little bit ago, the lady who runs the Covenant, she says that she's one of Gwyn's kids, but I don't think that's entirely true. I really don't think that. I really don't think that makes any sense at all because she has a tail, and our weapon broke, and I just don't. I don't think that would make too much sense. Let's just switch to a different weapon, I guess. We can use this mail breaker. I'll be alright. It's a little smaller, but oh well. So, it Guinevere had a kid named Priscilla, and Priscilla was, yeah. Isn't his name Tyler in real life? I think that's why. And Tyler is kind of like Ty, I guess. That's my guess, at least. It's just easier. All right. So that's a good reason. That's a good enough reason. But if you like Philionor, so Priscilla was the daughter of um Seath the Scaleless, who was a dragon, and Guinevere, and so don't think about how that happened too hard. But there have been many Rule 34 artists who have speculated on that event. Uh, but if so, Priscilla was half dragon, half god, so she's super cool, and she was she kind of looked a lot like Yorshka visibly. She looked very similar to Yorshka, and so that's kind of why I think that if Priscilla is anyone's kid, I mean if Yorshka is anyone's kid, she's probably Priscilla's kid, meaning that Gwendolyn and Guinevere and Gwyn, those were like of a different generation. So, Gwyn was actually more like her grandpa. Now she says stuff like the father Gwyn and the sister Guinevere and like the brother Gwendolyn. And I think she's just kind of speaking in generalities because like it was still kind of like a religion. So it's like, how people still say like call like, Jesus the son. It's like Jesus isn't my son, but people still call him shit like that. And, like the Mother Mary. Mary's not my mom, but people still call her that. So, I think it's just generalities. It really doesn't make a lot of sense for her to be Gwyn's kid. And there's a lot of other characters that could also be related to Gwyn that we don't know about. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Oh, shit. Oh, man. This guy's tough. We should just leave him alone, honestly. We should come back later and deal with this guy. We have souls that we gotta spend. See you later, dude. These souls ain't gonna spend themselves, dude. So, it's I think Gwyn, yeah, yeah, convenience will be the downfall of humanity. It will be, my friend. Sorry, I was running into that trebuchet. I was looking at the chat. Gwincest. Yeah, no, I mean, just fucking. Oh God, we're gonna get killed by that red eye knight if we don't. Oh man, Gwincest is Wincest, isn't it? But yeah, no, so yeah, you're gonna have to go to rule34.com to learn more about the birth of Priscilla, but they know a lot more about it than me. Yeah. I just want to talk about Dark Souls lore. Ah, man. So essentially, Gwyn died because he lit himself on fire to perpetuate the Age of Flame. And that's as simple as I'm going to say it because it's pretty complicated and I don't really fully understand it. And he also made everyone immortal when he did that, so thanks. Um, it's a if you want Vadi Vidya, he does some solid lore explanations. Definitely recommend some of his content. Yeah, Dean Gwincester. Uh, so we can use these archstones to return to the Nexus instead of warping out of bonfires. That's like the only thing they do is they just warp us back to the Nexus. Now we can chill in the Nexus. And we gotta find the lady who helps us upgrade. Milady. seek soul power. Endurance. Well. That increases a lot of stuff. That increases some stuff. Dexterity also increases our attack power, and it also... Let's do that. Let's do Dex. I don't really know any good meta builds yet, but I'm leveling Dex right now because, let's have this guy fix my weapon. Repair equipment. Longsword. Yeah. Oh, that's like all my souls. Alright, well, we're gonna sell some stuff. Or, wait, we can sell them to him, right? So the one thing I'm a little upset about Demon Souls about, and the one thing that kinda makes me a little nervous, is there's a... Yeah, Florida man commits arson on himself. Yeah, let's buy stuff. Can we buy, what can we buy from this guy? We can buy Crescent Moon. We can buy some fresh spice, that's a little different than, we can buy a battle axe, that sounds cool. What we really need is these arrows. We need as many of these arrows as we can. But, let's talk about selling. Oh, can we sell to this guy? Yeah, we can't sell to this guy. We just gotta put our stuff in storage. So in Demon Souls, we have to, yeah, so there's an invasion system, but we can't do that because Demon Souls servers are shut down. So we can't do that because it doesn't exist anymore. Let's deposit all this stuff, except for the stuff that we have on. Yeah. So, let's put our longsword back on because the Mailbreaker kind of sucked. All right, looking good. Let's go farms. Let's we have some grass now. We got grass. Yeah, so we can't invade because the servers are shut down. Okay, so we were over there last time. This is where we just were. This is the burrow. This is the yeah, that's the... Let's go check out this place. Oh wait, no, that's where we were. Let's go look around a few more other places. See if we can get some more grass. What's here? Shrine of Storms. Okay, that sounds dope. Yeah. Now, there's a really good Fight Club. So how they've set up Fight Club in Irithyll sometimes in Dark Souls 3, and they don't. I haven't seen this done in a long time. But how they'll set it up sometimes is they have essentially a host just sitting embered, and they whoa, what the fuck? Good sir. Okay, we might turn around. This guy looks a little above our level. Actually, wait, no, we got him. This guy's not too hard. Bam. That's a lot of souls. Alright. So how they set up the Fight Club is the host is just they just make him invulnerable. And he hacks himself to be invulnerable. And then people will invade. And then the invaders just accumulate, and then they just start killing each other. And that's a lot of fun. But I haven't seen it done in a long time. Oh shit. There's another guy shooting at us. Shooting like spells at us. We should be careful. Should maybe try to lure this guy out. And what's up with skeletons and falchions? They always have a falchion. Oh yeah, cart souls. That's a thing. People have been wanting Bloodborne cart. They want Bloodborne cart, man. People were like, they wanted two things. They wanted Demon Souls remaster and they wanted Bloodborne cart. Those were kind of a joke. And then they did Demon Souls remastered. So who knows? Maybe we'll be seeing Bloodborne cart one day. Yeah. Um, something I find a little interesting about the Demon Souls remake is they were doing what was essentially they announced a game. They called it Elden Ring, and you guys may have heard of Elden Ring because it got pretty big news because it was going to be made by George R. R. Martin and Miyazaki working together. So that's pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. George R. R. Martin, after all, that's the guy who made. Is there a Bone Zone in Demon Souls? I think we're in it right now. This seems to be the boniest we're gonna get, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it. This is a first time experience. Let's see if we can get this guy parried. Ooh baby, ooh baby. Love me that parry. Wow, this is a good soul farm. We should maybe just go back and reset, collect souls. Yeah, so there's a couple bone zones. There's a bone zone in Dark Souls 1. It's called the Catacombs. Oh, well, we got another one. Oh, we got two more. Oh no. Okay, here we go. These guys are super cool looking there. They're like more than skeletons. There's more than just skeleton going on here. They got some extra bone. Extra bony boys. Yeah, they're calcium. Just take your time with these guys. That's kind of the key here. So blocking is really good. Dark Souls, but it's Animal Crossing. That would be incredible. I mean, this is basically farming, am I right? You're farming enough in Dark Souls, anyways. Hopefully, these guys drop falchions, because those are fun. Alright. Yeah, we got a lot of souls. Yeah, the unironic use of the word bone zone. Yeah, well, welcome to the bone zone, man. There's bones everywhere. What are you gonna do, man? Man, this guy's really annoying. Every time I go up to kill him, some more of these bony boys come down. He's not switching, so this guy shouldn't be too hard. He's just arrow. You just got an arrow. You can just kind of hit him until he dies. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. We did that pretty easily. Alright. Let's grab some of these remains. Half moon grass. Hell yeah. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go level up. And then since we got enough grass now, we can head over. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good area. We're gonna be coming back here for farming souls. Look how many souls we got. We're gonna be coming back here a lot. The calcium catacombs. It's more of an open area. I think actually honestly I think the catacombs of Karthus in Dark Souls 3. That's more the calcium catacombs. We're more in the bone zone now because it's open. Hello, milady. Let's do strength. And okay, let's go back to that other area, and let's start working our way through there. Wait, actually, wait. Fortnite bad. I played Fortnite. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've played some Fortnite. We Yeah, actually, I don't really want to go there. I'm gonna keep up this Bone Zone action. Highway to the Bone Zone. Look at these oh, those are just birds. It looks like there's stingrays flying in the sky. Maybe they're just really bad bird models. We could just kind of go ham on these guys and they can't really stop us. Just kind of block once. And it gives us enough time to stagger them indefinitely. And we get a ton of souls from doing that. Yeah, I want to keep this Bone Zone action. Yeah, you can quote me on that. You can ruin my political career with that. I'm gonna be running for president. And you guys are gonna be like, ah, no, he can't be president. He said he wanted to keep up the Bone Zone action. We must cut funding to the Bone Zone. See you later, Lutu. Have a good one. Alright. You gotta start modding people after this stream. I'm a mod. Mod you, Winter. Yeah, Bone Zone action. Increase taxes. Yeah, we're gonna, while we defund the police, we gotta start refunding the Bone Zone. I mean, look at this place. Look how decrepit these stairs are. This can't be regulation. Come on, these guys aren't even full skeletons. They can't even, they got armor on. We want legit skeletons in the Bone Zone. Not just some posers. Alright. Yeah. I think we need to put a 75% income tax bracket for the rich so that we can afford new funding for the Bone Zone. Come on. Who is doing this? This is so decrepit. We need some landscaping done. We need to clean up these rocks and this dirt. Come on, no rail. Someone could just fall right off and die. I'm gonna sue the Bone Zone for lack of regulation. I mean, come on, this guy's so underfunded he can't even afford a sword to come at me with. He only has this arrow, or this bow. He's gotta wait for his friends to come save him. Come on, we want to be more like Karthus over there. Karthus has an incredible Bone Zone. They have a giant skeleton. They have a they have a um the more legit skeleton. Whoa, what's he shooting at? That was weird, bro. There's nothing over there. Skybox really got you down, man. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Hello, sir. Dude, we can just destroy these guys with parries. We should be parrying him more. Already to the boss room. You can probably run. Oh, whoa. Let's get up close to that wall so they can't hit us. Let's grab this. Soldier's Lotus. Alright. Let's grab the other one. Talisman of God. Okay. We can start doing some spells maybe. Those might come in handy. Alright. Let's go through here. Alright. It wasn't... Oh, hey. Okay. So you guys may not remember. Yeah. If you ever make merch, it has to be, now entering the bone zone. Yeah. Alright, so it seems that we have the boss here is actually the Vanguard from the area we were at the very beginning. So we're gonna have to deal with that now. He one-shot us last time, so we should probably take precautions to not get one. Whoa. We should probably take precautions to not just get completely one-shot. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Hello, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, Karthus does have an incredible bone boss. Big old... Okay, yeah, no, this guy is gonna destroy us. Must be the bone leader. Ooh! Push him off. Haha. Now we can grab this item. Ooh, a falchion! Oh yeah. Do you think this guy's gonna be able to path all the way to find me again? Or is he just gonna be chilling down there? I think he's just gonna be chilling down there. I don't think he's gonna be able to find me. Well, if he does, I guess I'll die. Let's put on this falchion. Look at that! Look at that! Now we're getting somewhere. Looks like we can maybe do a little more damage to these skellies too. Sup, nerd? You thinking you're tough shit? Ooh. That's a lot. Maybe we should do a falchion build. Alright, we got that. Oh, whoa! We got like 1,000 souls from this guy. Huh. Oh, my phone timed out again. Yeah, we only have the high. Yeah, this is a pretty decrepit bone zone. I'm a little disappointed. We gotta go. We gotta go back to the Dark Souls 3 bone zone. Really, maximum. Yeah, see, that's not a bird. That's definitely like a stingray or something. Yeah, actually, we might just go back and level because we have a lot of souls, and I don't want to lose them. And we might go to that one guy and buy some more grass. See, these bone zones are we're really lacking in bone zone. Yeah, I don't know what that sticky white stuff is. I hope it's a mistranslation. That's what I hope it is. Let's look at it. See what it does. Yeah, apply an enchantment to right hand weapon. Oh, it's like the turpentine. I get it. So that's what it does. Am I going to use it? No. Probably not, because that would be weird. Do we have any arrows or bolts? We got some bolts. Alright. Alright, let's head back and level. So, yeah. Yeah. Some jokes just write themselves, don't they, Winter? Let's see if we can upgrade this thing. Oh, just longsword plus 1, like. So we can't... It seems like we cannot upgrade our falchion. Or even repair our falchion. So we should probably be careful with it. Deposit maybe something, I don't know. Maybe we should use all these soul items and then level up. Yeah, I might enchant my weapon with my sticky white stuff. Ooh, those guys better watch out. I got... use item. Oh no, are we gonna have to go through every individual one? Please tell me I don't have to go through every individual one. Oh. Use. Yes. Let's go. Okay, okay, we're gonna just have to bust these souls open. Yeah. And then, where did the maiden in black go? She's hiding from me. Is there like a category for soul items? These are... Must be in here, because these are just the expendables. We can level and then buy some grass and then maybe go try to kill that boss, because we haven't seen a boss in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bone zone and grind some sticky white stuff. Now we're just grinding, breaking these souls open, giving us a lot of souls though. So hey, we can get hundreds of thousands of souls just by sitting here and doing this. Hey. Soul remains. Oh, that wasn't a soul item. That just threw something over here. Oh. Well, I guess this is our last one. No known soldier soul. And we're gonna get a bunch of levels now. Let's do dex, strength, strength, endurance, endurance. Alright, and then that rest of that is gonna go and buy some items. Actually, no, let's buy arrows. Let's just buy as many arrows as we can. So maybe we can kill that dragon. Repair. Buy. Oh, we can buy grass from this guy too. Maybe just buy 10. And then the rest is just arrows. As many as we can. Wait, should we go down for that? 24. We can buy 24, which is not enough, but that's alright. Let's head back to the bone zone. Yeah, I'm just breaking old souls open. Cracking open a soul one with the boys. How about you? I just bumped my mic. I hope it didn't sound too bad. A little farther from my face than I think it was. Alright, let's get these bony bastards with their brand new scimitar. Or falchion. Let's get to behind him. Whoa! just destroy these guys now. How about that? A lot of souls now. Yeah, I can afford tons of arrows now. It's like 10 arrows right there. Hey, we got the parry. That should kill him. Schizophrenia just from that one Fightarian stream. I know the one you're talking about. Oh man, that was nuts. That was nuts. Old PFP Waggles made an appearance. We had 4 different Chams. We had Lou 3 times, I think. I think we had the other Redfield. It's like Redfield 333 and Redfield 555. That was a lot of fun. But if something like that happens in my stream, don't expect me to keep track of it, honestly. I hope the chewing doesn't sound too bad. You fool. Man, how many accounts do you have, Winter? Yeah, we had like Lou 2 through Lou 9 or something. It was crazy. Dodging these arrows are so slow. I don't think I've been hit by a single one yet. Hey, nice. You have 2,000 flat. That's pretty cool. Crescent grass. Crescent grass, alright. I think we're gonna go try to kill this boss now. At least after we kill all these losers. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You don't have a sword. Ooh, this guy dropped something. Shard of a blade stone. Oh shit. You jumped me. I was looking at my... Yeah, you have winter, winter. Oh, so you changed it. Okay. Alright. I was wondering what that was. Okay, so winter, the question marks. Okay. I get it. I understand. What's over here? Nothing? Oh, my favorite. Ah, this is my favorite area. Alright, let's run over here. Let's try not to hit that. Shit, shit, shit. Alright. Looks like we got a staircase. And this is where the other guy was. This is where I got that falchion. I don't know if he respawned. He did respawn, but... Yeah, I think there's also like a Lu 2... Yeah, Lu 2 with a space. You'd have to go back. I mean, I think it would be too traumatic going back. Hello, sir. A lot of blood up here. lot of blood. Like, that's a... Considering these guys have no blood, that is actually kind of a lot. We can just knock these guys down and worry about them later. Yeah, see, I don't know what the hell that thing is. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that thing, but it's very cool looking. Oh, there's more of them. Big old castle over there. This area looks super cool. Is it great? Okay. Oh, see, I think this is the mirror. Oh, I get it. Great. We got a copper key. I get it. Great. Tomato sauce. Yeah, no, they were just having a tomato party up here. You know, I mean, no one likes ketchup more than skeletons. Well, somehow we gotta kill that big guy. I think we just gotta hit him until he dies. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit him until he dies. Okay. Alright. Now the question is, can we parry him with my mad parry skills? Proceeds to not parry this. Now see, it's easier to just poise break these guys than parry them. Had a food fight. Hey, skeleton's gonna have a little fun. Whoa, this guy's actually really kind of dangerous. Hold on. You know, if anyone knows how to party, it's the skeletons. Yeah, there are no railings. There's no ramp either. Come on, man. What if someone with a wheelchair comes through here? Wouldn't be able to get up. Oh, man. Look at this guy. He's carrying his sword around unsheathed. You know how dangerous that is? Someone could get hurt. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Please just be some grass. I need some grass. Algrite of guidance. Okay, call you scare. Oh, is this the bird, the tradey bird? Okay, I guess we can trade with this bird. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna trade with this dumb bird right now. I'm gonna look up some things that you can trade, and then I'm gonna like look up like if there's some cool stuff you can get from trading. If there's like any like cool swords that you can only get there, then I'll probably do that. Alright. Looks like there's another skeleton here. What's up with this skeleton? You had a little too much to drink. Please be some grass. Ooh, a compound longbow and a light arrow. That's gonna be better than my recurve bow when dealing with that dragon. I guess we gotta go down now. Here we go. Come on, you thought I was gonna fall for the old invisible wall trick? Come on. I can locate invisible walls without needing to be told. There's definitely an invisible wall around here that I missed. Hmm. Whoa, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. One at a time, guys. Come on. Alrighty. We have a lot of souls. We might go back. We have no grass. Ooh, that's a problem. Yeah, we might turn around if we have no grass. We'll kill this guy first. Alright, and... Oh, hey, we got some grass. Never mind. Let's take some of those. And maybe go this way first. Come on, guys. Alright. Seems we have reached somewhere. Oh, we just completely bypassed him. Oh, we just got hit by something huge. Let's grab this and then head out. An Uchigatana, alright. If I was a weeaboo, I would probably like that a lot. Let's take a peek at it though. How much damage does it do? Way less. It does less than my longsword. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, I'm the only channel sub Cham is sub to. Yeah, don't want to die in the bone zone. I don't want to become a bone man. Oh, hello. Look, it's a guy. Is that... Who is that? I don't recognize him. Let's open him up. People in cells always trust him. That's a little something. So we could either kill this guy for souls. Yeah, I'd like it if I was a Genji main. Imagine being a Genji main. What a loser. Alright, we're gonna open this up. Look at this guy. This guy looks trustworthy. Yeah. I'd give him a little bit of trustworthy. I'm gonna put my weapons away so I don't actually hit him. You saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. Suppose I owe you. Alright. Oh, he sells me stuff. Oh, he sells me stuff at a very good price. How many of these can we buy? 6. Or we can buy 12 of these ones. Which is probably what we're gonna do. Any weapons? Any cool weapons? Oh, he sells some sticky white stuff. Ah, we should have saved up and picked up some sticky white stuff. Sells scimitars, falchions, and bows. There's a guy I know who sells a claymore. I kind of want to pick that up from him at some point. So is this guy gonna head back? Or is he just chilling? I think he's gonna head back to the Nexus, maybe. A little bit of indulgence can go a long way. That's why I bought some grass. Let's go kill this boss. Or run away like a coward. What was this way? Oh, that's where I came from. Alrighty. Alright, we can go kill that guy. Or we can go this way. Ooh, hey. Unknown hero soul. Hello. Don't hit me with barbs. Oh, that one missed. That's how Steve Irwin died. Almost got Steve Irwined. Oh shit, bro. These guys are just... hell yeah. This is where we want to go. Why are we going so slow? That's probably the first ladder I've gone up, and that was horrible. Oh man. Hello. Grass, alright. Don't know where we should go now. Slide down. Slide down. We can't slide. You have to go one rung at a time. Safety first, guys. Oh shit. If I die after coming so far. Ah! Excuse me. Excuse me. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Let me move. Ah! We got cornered. We died in the bone zone. Yeah, by finest. Only the finest sticky white stuff allowed. We didn't have that many souls because we bought things, so that's alright. These guys drop a lot, so I'm not worried about souls. Let's try to kill that big guy. Just go ahead and go for it, you know? Open up and make that whole way back a whole lot easier. Alright, bud. And a parry. I can do that consistently. I'm just always scared of getting hit. And I don't. I just kind of choose not to, even though I know I can do it. And my phone is timed out once again. After I kill these guys, I'll turn it back on. Let's turn that back on. Yeah, my stream keeps being a little finicky on my phone. I hope it's not being like that with you guys. I kind of just have it at the beginning, the first few minutes, so it never catches up. Alright, we got some half moon grass. Just take one of those and try to kill this Vanguard guy. Sup, nerd? Got some grass, probably. I don't know what this is. I hope it's grass. Full moon grass, oh yeah. Alright, what's he trying to do? This guy's wings are very small, and I highly doubt this guy can fly. Yeah, let's not do that. See you later, man. I don't want to deal with that. Let's just go, Are you tired of the same old sticky white stuff? Come down to Wiggles Bagels Variety Channel. Oh, man. Oh, I died again because I was looking at the chat. I hate you. I hate you guys. Oh, sup, Bluetooth. I can't blame you. I'm blaming Winter this time. Oh, man. Glad you're back. Glad to see you back. Let's see here. come on, that was perfect. There we go. He hates us. I don't hate you guys. Unless you kill me deliberately. Oh dude, that guy just jumped off. We gotta take care of our bone workers better. That guy just he just offed himself. I hate to love you. No, I mean, hey, you guys are watching my stream. Of all the things you could be doing with your life, you're watching my stream. So hey, that's cool. I'd say that's pretty cool of you guys. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I don't know if Fightarian is streaming today, but I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Oh yeah, I was just about to mention that. I don't know. He kind of streams on his own schedule. If he is, I'll kind of keep an eye on that. If you guys tell me that he's streaming, I kind of want to watch it. Uh, so if you guys let me know if he's streaming, I'll cut this out and I'll head over there and watch it with you guys. So I'm thinking about doing a Steel Soul run in Hollow Knight and streaming that. Do you guys think you would watch that if I did that? Waggles raid? Yeah, all two of us. Yeah, I've been wanting to do the Steel Soul in Hollow Knight for a while. It's just that it's scary because it's Steel Soul in Hollow Knight, and I also kind of want to like 100% it, even though that's like ridiculously hard to do. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, I hope. I mean, it would be cool, and that's. I imagine you guys would enjoy that. I would just totally imagine see myself dying to like an Aspid and Crossroads, and that wouldn't be fun. Is this guy dead? Yeah, he's dead. So last time I went up and around, and this is where the wait no, yeah, that's where the bird is up there. So we don't want to go up there. We gotta go through this invisible wall. All right, now there's two of these guys, and they're gonna jump us. Totally watch a Steel Soul run. Yeah, all four of us. Yeah, no, you guys have to account for the fact that one of these viewers is just my phone. So, uh, there is just my phone sitting on my desk watching the stream, and that counts as a viewer. So, Steel Soul hitless. Oh man, now, that would be something. The speed run for that's nuts. The Crystal Heart acid skip. That's so cool. I'd love to see the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knights. I love to see the Hollow Knight speedruns. I haven't seen a Demon Souls speedrun yet. But I'm sure because of how old this game is, there's a lot of really fun, super janky speedruns. Can't stop us with these numbers. All three of us that would probably watch the stream anyways. And the 100 million. Honestly, man, if this channel gets above like 1,000 subs, I'll be blown away. I'll drop merch at 1,000 subs. No Sheet Island speedrun. That sounds cool. I'm sure there's a lot of fun skips in that. There's a lot of really cool skips in the Dark Souls speedrun. And one of my favorite parts in the Dark Souls speedrun is when you do a parry. And I bet this is in the Demon Souls speedrun too. I bet there's some variant of it. But there's a skip called Sen's Skip. So Sen's Fortress is an area in Dark Souls, and the only way to access it is essentially by ringing these bells. And once you ring the bells, the gate to it opens. And that's like the majority of the game, is trying to get those bells and ring those bells to then, you know, open this gate and access the rest of the game. So that's like the first half of the game, but you can skip that whole gate by essentially doing a parry, and by doing that parry, you can essentially just no clip through the gate, and that's a really fun skip. And doing it right is kind of tough, but it's a lot of fun. There's also essentially there's a weapon you can get. It's called the Black Knight Halberd, and it's a really good weapon. But essentially, you just have to kill this one enemy, who's pretty tough. He's not the easiest enemy in the world, but he's pretty tough. And there's just a 1 in 5 chance of getting it. So if you just don't get it, then you don't get it, and that's it. If you don't get the halberd, you just don't get the halberd. So, you know. If you get it, though, it's kind of downhill from there. If you don't get it, though, it's essentially impossible to get the speed run. Oh, cool, we got our souls. No, we got like 6,000 souls. We should probably go, like, do something productive with it. See if we can bait these guys. I know they're here. Okay, well, we just got one of them. Alright, awesome. Should have known who he was messing with. Yeah, those staircases are giving me anxiety. Honestly, this area is super claustrophobic. I'm starting low. This is one's dead. It's dead already. I don't know how long it's been dead. But it's a cicada that, so you know cicadas, they're like a little grub. They live in the ground. They come up a tree and then they turn into a cicada, right? And then they are really loud and annoying. And you can find their shells all over the place, and sometimes you can find their adult bodies just dead. And this guy died before he fully molted into a cicada. So I got this guy who's part cicada, part shell. And I think that's pretty neat. At least I think. And now this other one here. This other one here is pretty cool. It's an ant. I know what you're thinking. Well, what the fuck, dude? It's just an ant. You can get an ant pretty much anywhere. Well, it's actually a queen ant. It's like, hey, that's pretty cool. I got a queen ant. Now, the carpenter ants, the black carpenter ants, will essentially send out queens to go and start a new colony. And you can tell it's a queen because... Oh, hey, what's up?
She needs you.
What do you need? So I got a queen ant in a jar. I got a couple other spiders and whatnot too, but the queen ant is probably the coolest thing I got in the jar right now, in my opinion. Let's go down this way. Yeah, let's go down this way. Don't know what you are, but you look valuable. Cloudstone. I don't know what all these stones. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if you guys are lagging. Let's see what my stream health. Oh my god, never mind. Hold on. Let me get somewhere safe. Maybe I could just start it and stop it again. Excellent connection. Stream health. Says my stream is healthy. No error reports. Current viewers. Since I got two, which is you guys. It could just be the safety delay. I don't know. Could just be the safety delay. And it could also just be the game not running very well. Option. Decisions. Let's go this way. Oh, yeah. Yo, you couldn't hear that. Oh, that was my ma and my sister. They were like, come downstairs and be sociable. We haven't seen you in 5 years. You've just been in the same room for so long. It's not what they said. But after this is done, I'm probably gonna go chill with them. Cool. Hey, now we're on the other side of that thing. Hey, now we got a soul item. Cool. You got a little crevice. I'm glad you're not lagging anymore. Dude, can these things like stop shooting me with their barbs? Very annoying. Whoa. I don't know if I can parry that. It looks really big. Just run away. Oh, you got us with the barbs. It wasn't even the big guy. It's a long run back. Ooh, that's a long run back. Well. Not lagging anymore. It's probably because I just had to go look at the stream health, and once it started being like, oh shit, he caught us, then it was probably like, okay, we gotta do what we're doing right now. Oh, the name Waggles Bagels? Well, my last name is Waggle, and it's just kind of been a joke I've had with some friends. Uh, so, I mentioned one time. So it's just an idea, kind of a joke that one day I would own a bagel shop, and it would be called Waggles Bagels, and that was a nifty idea. I thought that was super funny. So it's been my username for a lot of stuff. So you know, I'm also not the only Waggles Bagels. Lots of people in my family have also thought it was funny. I know that I have a few cousins who've also called themselves Waggles Bagels. Most of my cousins are a lot younger than me though, so I get a seniority. And we can't parry that stab. Hey. But that's what that came from. Now I won't be able to tell you where Lu 2 came from. Old PFP Waggles is a sleep paralysis demon. Old PFP Waggles haunts my every waking moment. He's trying not to get baited, but I'm smarter than him. What a fool. Honestly, I think we might just recover those souls and then try to turn around and head back. Or maybe not even try to recover the souls. I don't know. Oh, I bumped my mic again. Killed that guy. We got just some crescent moon grass. Well, it's just gonna be some sprinting. I can sprint. Oh wait, this is our white stuffs, our sticky white stuff salesman. Everyone's favorite sticky white stuff salesman. Let's buy some grass from him though. Alright, very nice. I don't get that joke. I'm sorry, man. Are you from Switzerland, Winter? Is that where that's coming from? Or Sweden? That's a good one, Lou. It's a good reason to pick your PFP, or I mean your username, because there's just some idiot. I wonder where that other idiot is now. But they're not even an active account. I'll tell you what I think YouTube should do though, is it's what Blizzard did, where everything is set up so that instead of actually getting a username, what you're organized by is a number, and then you can just put a screen name on top of that number if you want, which is completely unrelated, so that way you can have any username you want. Ah, you're Canadian. Ah, okay, man. I have a friend in Vancouver who's a good guy. He's a pretty good guy. I haven't talked to him in a while though. I remember you want to talk about world leaders? We got a pretty goofy one ourselves, but that Trudeau fella is something else, man. He is a funny guy. And I know I shouldn't really be talking because we got Donnie in power, so you know, what's worse? A funny idiot or a maliciously evil idiot? We can just kind of hug the wall. Oh, that's great. Swedes pronounce J's as Y's. Alright. I didn't know that. Learn something about Switzerland every day, huh? Oh, we can't go back, can we? Alright. Well, I guess we just gotta keep running forward, I guess. Ah, 8,000 souls. Ah, that's a pretty cool looking sword. Alright. We have to have a better approach to this other than just running in there over and over and over again. And just in puddle. That's actually really funny. Here's something that you probably already knew. But Donald Trump's ancestors. Yeah, I know Sweden and Switzerland are two different places. Switzerland is north of Italy, and Sweden is north of everything. Uh, yeah. I know, but Donald Trump's name, his ancestors, when they came to the United States, they changed their name from Drumpf. That's kind of funny. So his name is actually Donald Drumpf, which is I think is super funny. Not a fan of that guy, but you know, you know, I don't think anyone is. Did Lou not know that Switzerland and Sweden were different places? I know. It's cool. I mean, I didn't know that for a while too. Europe has a lot of countries in it. Hey, it's cool, Lou. I mean, Europe has a lot of countries in it, and most of the ones that you think are real aren't even real. Like Austria-Hungary. Did you know Austria-Hungary doesn't exist? It's kind of crazy, right? Your last name is descendant of Scottish warrior monks. That sounds cool. Oh yeah. Well, it's not entirely on your country. I mean, a lot of South America has kind of been fucked up by the United States. We're not really the best country at all when it comes to that kind of stuff. We've instated a lot of puppet governments in South and Central America. It's kind of messed up. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, dude. America's done some pretty grimy stuff. Not just in our school system. We've done so I mean, could go on and on about the CIA, but I won't. Like on and on about the CIA. But this isn't the Waggles hates the CIA stream. So this is the Waggles is trying to get his souls back for 5 hours stream. Yeah, there aren't really a lot of good world leaders out there right now. Now that I really think about it, not a lot of them are really like, wow, that guy is really good. There's very few actually, I'd say. I'm just gonna run past this guy. We could try to kill him. He's honestly pretty. Yeah, no, we're not gonna kill him. We're not gonna kill that guy. But our souls are up there, so we probably shouldn't have aggroed him. Oh well. Hmm. His arrows are very slow, and I appreciate that. Those barbs, on the other hand, are not, and I really don't like that. This guy is just not letting up. Calm down, bro. Gotta take a chill pill. That fucking barb. Oh my god. Wait, we're alive? Holy shit. Ah. Those barbs are the worst. Oh yeah. The American school system is basically like Lincoln ended slavery, but there was still racism. And then Martin Luther King ended racism. And then the last racist in the world shot Martin Luther King, but he went to jail, so everything's okay now. And it's kind of what American schools teach you, which is, you know, very gross oversimplification and falsehood of a lot of things. So, I remember it's I remember that kind of stuff. I remember, talking about like the Civil War in 5th grade or whatever, and people being like, "Oh yeah," and then Lincoln just ended slavery. And there was a big old war, but it was all good, and the North fought honorably and all that good stuff. I mean, the North did some bad stuff in that war. Did some bad stuff, and so did the South, considering they were fighting for slavery. But ooh, a dodge. I think that's our very first successful dodge in this game. We have nothing. Let's just go buy. Let's just farm and buy stuff. Canada helped America blank. I will say this: you guys did burn our White House down in the War of 1812, so you guys got that going for you. Canada burned the White House down. So, you were still a Commonwealth, but all right. I know I'm a big fan of history in general. I like history a lot. And one thing that makes me kind of upset. Oh yeah, you guys created igloos. Eh. Uh, I take it you're watching from an igloo. Ah yes, poutine. What would the world do without poutine? Probably everything exactly the same. Sorry, I'm popping my back. It kind of hurts. What would the world do without poutine? My friend from Canada, the one in Vancouver, he made me poutine once. It was really good. I also went to Toronto once, and I didn't eat anything there. I was just there for like 15 minutes because there's a bridge that connects Buffalo, New York, or not Buffalo, Niagara, New York to Toronto. And I was just like, I'm gonna go to fucking Canada, and I just basically walked over to Canada. I was like, oh hey, this is pretty cool, and walked back to the United States. So that's kind of cool. Watching from an igloo, not far from Detroit, while watching hockey. How is your igloo doing in the summer? Is it gonna melt? Have you ever? Syrup with a plaid shirt on. A. I mean, don't worry. I mean, I feel you, man. I mean, I ate my 500 slices of bacon, and I am streaming from inside of a barn. I have 3 guns next to me, and I'm wearing suspenders. So I get it, man. I know. Since Vitarian is in Australia, he's got to keep the safety harness on, lest he falls off the earth and into the sun. Ah, no, no. Holy shit. Ah. Alright, we're gonna try this a couple more times, and then we might try do something else. In the summer, I'm homeless, but I got a pool. So you just live in the pool. We got souls. Let's lure these guys out. I don't like them. Starting to really. Yeah, watching football. Yeah, watching football. Go on a. uh, you know, you know how it is. Football stopped because of COVID, so I'm gonna go riot in the streets. Go burn down an Arby's. Did anyone else see that Arby's ad where they were just like, we didn't have the budget to film an ad? I thought that was so funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get it, because the igloo melts and becomes a pool. I get it. I didn't get that. Thank you for the clarification. Oh, wait, can we go up? No. Goddamn Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin killed her husband. That was actually not too far from me. I was in Oklahoma. Not too far from me. So I'm in Kansas, which is where Penguin was from, if you remember. Oh. I am actually somewhat close to Penguin. He's about two hours away from me. The City Chiefs are in Kansas. It's the president. He should know that. So that was kind of upsetting. 'Cause it's like he's the president. Oh, rip stream. Is it getting that bad? We might wrap this up here pretty soon. Probably around 8 maybe. Put us at about 4 hours, so we'll probably wrap up then. we were just parry spamming. All right. Oh, F. Oh, that's when I died. Oh, you guys are quite a bit behind. I'm in the future. I could give you guys the winning lottery numbers. Oh, it's working? Alright. Yeah, I don't think you can parry the stab. That's the second time that's happened. Ah, damn it, the stab again. Oh, we got him. Hell yeah. You guys are still a bit behind me, though. Probably. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big lag. Alright. It's about 2 hours. Are you guys just trolling me? But yeah, it's about 2 hours away. 2 hours north. Um, maybe 100 miles or so. Maybe 200 miles. Somewhere between 100 and 200 miles. I could look it up. Um, I've been to Kansas City a few times though. There's a really good restaurant there called Succotash, and I have some family there. How far behind it is? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I should have figured. Uh, okay, actually here's how we can tell. From the time I kill this guy, tell me how much time there is between when this guy dies or or rather tell me how much time there is between when this guy dies and you could just start a timer then. And then or I could start a timer so it's 7:53 and then you guys just comment about it and I'll see what time it is then when you comment about it and we can know about how far behind it is. I could just wait for the Fs too. I feel like a You just died. So it's been like less than a minute. Alright, so that's alright. What did I just do? You've revived. Oh, that's alright. Oh, I'm no longer a phantom. That's cool. Alright. He's dead. Alright. Alrighty. Very nice. I think we're gonna go back and buy some stuff and level and whatnot. Wish we could sell stuff. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, because I died. Oh, it's more than a minute then. Oh, it's more like 2 minutes. Oh shit. I just died again. Yeah, I think Lutu is gone. Oh, no, he is not gone. He's here. Sup, Lutu? How are you doing? Just doing some stuff. Alright. I thought you just died. I don't think I could contact the EMTs for Lutu if he died. Unfortunately. Oh, I read the chat pretty quick. Maybe we're not as far behind anymore. Maybe that's what that lag was. All right, that's good. It's good that we're getting back to where we were. And we have no more heals, which is a bit of an issue.
Pliers in here?
Pliers? No, I don't think there are any pliers in here. Probably some in the basement.
Domigo wants you to keep her company. She's leaving 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down in like 3 minutes. That was my dad. There you have it. You met the whole family. I'm gonna be down in just a bit. There's a dab emoji. Oh man. I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Learned something new, huh? So I think I'm just gonna head back to the Nexus and then level. Yeah, it's my dad. He's looking for pliers for some reason. I don't know what the hell he needs pliers for. Or he just wanted an excuse to come in here. Papa Bagels. Alright. I think I'm gonna head downstairs and end this stream a little bit. And a bit once I finish. Just getting a few more souls. Once I get enough to level up. Just let me parry you. Nice. I like how you get iframes when you repost these guys. Thought I could heal, I just did something else. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's just looking for pliers. I don't know what he needs them for. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back to the Nexus and then I'll wrap this up. Hang out with my sister a bit more. She's heading my sister's heading to California. So probably gonna be the last time I see her for a bit. Papa Bagels and the bones on it. Let's level up. What are we gonna level? I'm thinking luck because it does nothing. really do be looking for pliers. I'll help him find them. And I know where some are. Maybe in the garage too. But, you know. What are we leveling, guys? I think we need to level intelligence. We need to get smarter. We need to play some Sudokus. Maybe some vitality. We should level vitality. Yeah. Alright. Well. All in all, I'd call that a pretty successful stream. Any final thoughts? Words? Anything else? Because I've been going for like 4 hours, so hey. Call that pretty good. We didn't kill that dragon. And we didn't kill whatever the hell was shooting barbs at us. Yeah, get smart. Get smirt. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up then. We have to end the stream actually by hitting end the stream. Oh, stream's current bitrate. Lower than recommended bitrate. Huh, maybe that was something. Well, see ya.